The Redeemer has risen.
Hey, what's up guys, Mazleaf here, coming back to do another first-person video. And this could be the first installation of my new strategy guide series. I'm going to rebrand these first-person videos into like some sort of tutorial-based videos. It will contain a load of tips and furthermore some build orders that I want to do. So I'm going to center this video around Blackhand strategies versus GDI, because I don't see Green Zero going from straying away from GDI. So it's kind of helpful that we have someone who doesn't pick random for a change. And we're going to be Blackhand in this game. May sound a bit tired. I woke up not long ago, so yeah, I'm going to have to get my ass in gear if I'm going to win this game. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Green Zero is a very good player. And well, I'll try and anti-scout him here as best I can. I'm keeping this barracks alive because I'm going to do a build with a Reckoner. So this could work well. It could fail though on the other hand. So we'll go for a Reckoner, and we're going to fill it off with an Engineer just to take his spike over and force the same response out of him if it were a double flame Reckoner. So yeah, he's just going to go for a Pip first, I think. Okay then. I can power down this refinery. Take that out, that Pitbull as well. I mean the harvester. Oh, I just packed my MCV out. That was a mistake. Right, get that in check over there. We're gonna go for the engineer without crushing it with the hand of Nodball, which does happen occasionally. Okay. So he's going to have a Pitbull coming to stop this in a moment. But I just need to arrive to this spike and I'm fine, actually. So we're just going to transport this Reckoner over to his Tiberium spike. I'm surprised he's not made any Pitbulls yet. Probably will have some in a moment. We can get some Raider Buggies out there anyway. Okay. And he should really be focusing down that, but he's not going to. Okay, I'm going to get some units out just to deal with this. I'm going to use his Blackhand squad just to kill his upper spike, which is the whole plan of this. Okay, so he's going to go on the counterattack here. He's going to find that I already have units there to defend it, so I'm not too concerned about this. And I'm going to actually send this one Raider Buggy over there just to kill Engineer if he does have one. Okay. Take out this, and I'm not queuing or not spending my money as quick as I can. I'm floating money, which is not good. Okay, let's get some more houses out. I think he's transitioned away from what he's doing. Is he going for an engineer? Let's check to see if that's the case real quick. I'm going to be on a triple spike advantage right now, which is exactly what I want. But he probably will have an expansion right now. I don't think that power plant is exposed outside of the build radius of his base. Okay, and suppose I'll get some blue Tiberium. He's on double refinery right now. Okay then. He's got some Pitbulls, but my buggies are faster. I can dictate the terms in which he engages me. So this is pretty good. And suppose I go for more buggies just because they're so good versus Pitbulls. Draft some more. Has he got 2 Ore Factory? Yes, he does have now. Okay. Yeah, he's got something in that APC over here. Let's take that out. Gonna try and take my spike back, it seems like. So, yep. Get some infantry out to defend versus these Pitbulls. Alright, so here he is over here. Gonna try and defend versus me. I need to get my spike, which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm going for Cabal scores now. I'm going to go for a double MCV now as well. I could really do a better job at microing here, so we'll do just that. We'll get a engineer out as well, just to retake that spike that we just lost. And I need to force click more because versus Green Zero lag is a little more intense because I'm playing versus someone from Australia, basically on the other side of the world. For some reason I've stopped queuing units from that building. I really need to go for spikes though. Oh god, he's found a gap in my base. That's bad. Well, I'll just take him out here. Get this harvester for some repairs. He's going to clean up some units here, but I don't think it's enough really to warrant all of that. Could take the spike over anyway. I'm going to maintain my spike advantage in this game. I've also got a secondary MCV out, or did I lose the MCV? May have. Okay then. I'm going to go for the upgrades now for my respective base. Oh, MCV over here. Okay then. Right, he's going to go for hammerheads I think now, so we'll get some mantis out just to deal with those because he might have hammerheads. That's an upgraded power plant. I'm going to have to repair that up or get another one out. How many harvesters I've got? I've only got 6 harvesters, so I need to rebuild some of those harvesters right now. He's going for tech. Okay. Okay. He's losing pit bulls left, right, and center. Not sure why, but he is. Okay, let's get a click on his base here. Just click that. Get that in position now. Okay, gonna get the C-type room down as well. He's got mostly APCs here, so I should be able to like hold this back. Gonna have double MCV. I do have the income to support this easily. Ooh, wrong support power. It's a lot of good. What's upgrading? Typical, which I don't necessarily need right now. For fuck's sake, can I not get a fence on this MCV? He's getting a lot of forces taken out just for that there, which is probably not good for him. I don't think I'm getting the necessary forces I need here. Am I going to lose this MCV? I think I am. Might get another show turret down before that dies. Oh my god, I'm going to save it. Didn't expect that. Green Zero can never lose this game. Hardly the best commentary or gameplay, but a win is a win. I'll take it. I think he was focusing elsewhere while his pit bulls were getting taken out. He lost all of his pit bulls, but at what cost, man? I mean, he killed 2 harvesters, but all those pit bulls dying for that, I don't think that's worth it. And you can see that we were probably even throughout the entire game. He tried to take back that spike. I had 3 spike advantage the whole time, so even though he had more harvesters to refineries, I could probably squeeze out more on 2 bases because I had a long-term eco from spikes. Alright guys, MasterLeaf come back to do another game as a Blackhand, and we're going to be on the map Tournament Odyssey now. Going to pop down this power plant here. There is 2 spikes adjacent to the respective players' base on this map, so you're going to be pretty safe to take both of them. And Green Zero told me that he cancelled his tech center last game, which is kind of unfortunate for him. I did think that he would have more than what he did have, but I guess in the end it didn't really matter so much. I guess maybe a sonic emitter there would have definitely made a lot of difference. But I should have gone for maybe some beam cannons as well. It's definitely some things I could have done as well, differently. Okay, could take these spikes over. There was one guy who told me that you could get the $500 bonus from capturing the spike if you have $3,000 or less in your stashed up in credits. So, like if I were rushing disciples here and I went for usually I would have waited before my refinery was done, even though I had less than $3,000 in the bank, so that's something that I forgot to do in the past. He's probably going to go for some orcas now or something like that, because I've done a Reckoner Rush twice in a row, so I think I'm going to go and get scouting with this buggy just to confirm my fears in this game. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Take that out, that rifle squad. I guess the good side of keeping that barracks alive is that it was conveniently there for me to sell to kill that squad. Okay, let's see what's going on in his base right now. Is he going for orcas? He's going for an expansion. Okay, just stock standard eco from Green Zero. Reverse moving with his MCV2 because that prevents the bug where you can block the opponent's MCV from moving. Technically told me with a GDI MCV you could just do that. What I'm not doing here is I'm not pounding down my refineries so I can get stuff built a little quicker. And he's a bit far away from his expansion field, but so am I think. Yeah, well, a little closer. Okay, I'm not too confident in going through 2 ore factory versus Green Zero. I think I'm just going to eco up in this game. He's got no scouts right now, so maybe I could have punished him if he was going for 2 ore factories, but yeah, he's not scouting me with a pit bull here, so based on that, maybe he is just going to go double ore factory. Okay, let's take out this pit bull here from scouting. He needs to scout me, otherwise you won't know if I'm going for double ore factory. He's not showing his rear armor as well, which is kind of nice. I'm going to place the refinery as far away from his view as possible. And he's not scouting me. He's not going to see what's coming. And I'm going to take this out here. Okay. And he's going for pit bulls now. Okay then. I'm going to just go for mass buggies. Take up to tier 3 after my 4th refinery. I think that's probably the best idea. Back in the day you would go for a quick tier 3 for the Tiv Vane, but since the Tiv Vane is nerfed, I mean Tiv Vane on 3 refineries, but since that's nerfed it's not necessarily worth it anymore. Not at all. Okay, so I'm going to send this buggy up here just to see if he's got something over there. I'm going to take out more pit bulls for my trouble. Okay. Again, I'm a bit paranoid that he might have something like attacking me from 2 sides, so I'm going to expect that, actually. I'm transitioning into bikes now. Okay, he's got nothing over there. Another pit bull. He's just throwing away units to me, which is something you cannot really complain about. So you're just throwing away units. Okay, and again, he might be attacking me from 2 sides, so I need to be very much aware of that. Just stay cool right now. There's no blue tib on this map, so camping isn't a bad thing to do. Here he comes over here. Gonna probably try and aim down one of my harvesters. Why did I do that? Take out those though. Could take him out. Am I going for tip core? Yes, I am. I'm also going for a bike buggy. He's going for pit bulls now. There we go. Taking those out. And he's ecoing now at the moment. Oh shit. Forgot my harvesters. Those were idle for a little bit. Multitasking not really as good as it used to be. Just not microing so well. And Green Zero punishing my ability to multitask in this game. And I'm going to have tib core soon. He's not letting me get it though. I need to get into his base as well to see what he's doing sometime. Oh, This tip core upgrade is taking what seems to be an eternity to complete. Okay, those are gonna get destroyed now. I probably should go for the upper upgrade, which is that. If he goes in the tip field, I might be able to click those bikes in the Tiberium field. I mean those pitballs. Maybe able to force him around the place. Oh god. Got another strike force of bikes here. Keep these centered around the war factory. He's way out of position at the moment. So here he is over here. He's got a load of hammerheads. Didn't scout him here, which is a bit of a mistake. Oh, houses there doing nothing. But I am trading him here in multiple angles, at least. And particle beam is very, very powerful. I didn't use the one clicks, unfortunately. House is pretty idle at the moment, and I'm not using the one clicks where I should be using them. Sell some of these structures off, I guess. Those refineries are a bit damaged, so I might be able to click them. Oh god, he got... That was nice. Well, he did just lose his expansion, so he's in a lot of trouble there now. Okay, maybe transitioning to infantry soon. No, Bike Buggy's doing a decent enough job here, actually. Oh shit. He is going to lose all of his pitballs with these attacks, so I can't really agree with him here when he does this. Go put a nice little counter attack on him over there. Going to go for some more harvesters now, actually, as well. And take him out here. He's got harvesters here, harvesting little bits of Tiberium. Take him out there, take him out here, take him out everywhere. Oh shit. Okay. I've got some veterancies on these bikes as well. Neither one of us is controlling our units particularly well. Tip core though, very, very powerful, paving way for some nice defense in this game. I'm queuing an anti-air turret just in case he has more stuff. Probably has something over there. That's not engineer. Could have very well been, but yeah, that's gonna be GG. Green Zero holding me around the place for a lot of that game, but I just played like center. I just camped and took it as it came and just defended him off in two sides. That was Green Zero's plan there, but with Tib Core and especially charged particle beams, Pitbull Harass not going to be nearly as good against Black Hand. Could have gone infantry in that game, but infantry are slow to respond. Bike Buggy way better in that regard, especially on a map such as Odyssey, which is enormous. And that's going to be GG. Alright, Green Zero has the map pick, and he's going to be picking a tournament decision in this game. I'm going to stick with the Black Hand. I'm going to go for, I guess you could say, a very unorthodox build. I'm going to go for a shrine opening in this game. I'm going to put some pressure onto him with some disciples and also take his spike at the same time. That's my plan here. Though, to be honest, the way I'm doing it at the moment is not something to copy. the build order which may appear in this game. Might have to put it a bit different because training a Kabasco from the barracks there, not really a good idea. Okay, yeah, I want to get this engineer back. I'm gonna have just can get some rockets out. Okay. Take this spike over. Do I not have the upgrade? Oh god, that was a stroke of miracle not getting that engineer. So we're gonna just take his spike over right now. I've got a Kabasco down here, yes I have. There's nothing over there I don't think. Gonna try and kill me. Okay, I guess he could try and get a rifle squad down here. I'll prepare for that in advance. Probably could burn down into other spike as well. This is a poorly implemented rush. I'm going to go for a flame tank as well behind it, maybe. I think he may have a rifle squad up coming from that direction. So I'll prepare for that. Take this spike over and try and burn down this base as well. Is he going to get by here? Yes, he is, unfortunately, because I was way out of position. I'm surprised that he was able to hold that back, actually. Okay, what's he doing now? Oh, I should be burning down this spike. Why am I not doing that? This is bad, to say the least. Go for a Reckoner as well. He doesn't know what's coming. And why am I going for a Mantis? That's not what I need to be doing. Alright, he's scouting the bottom of the map. Because he should be really scouting down the guts though. But maybe he feels that I'm sending one down the middle. Not down the middle, but down the side. Okay, take that. That's refinery. Okay, this flame tank going to rank up here, which is rather nice. So we'll get that back. Flame tank's a little faster than Predator tanks. He's going to chase down that there then. Okay then. He's way out of position though. His Predator tanks really need to be where that is. Okay. He's going for orcas now. Is that orcas? Yeah, he's going to put some harass on me with orcas. I'm a bit behind at the moment, as you can see. The tactic didn't quite work out for me. Though I am going to be on 2 spikes at least, so there is always some consolation there. Though orca's incredibly hard to stop, especially when he's got 4 of them. I need to spot where those orcas are, so I'm going to send the buggy in advance there just to scout where they are. He's going to also go for AP ammo now because he knows that I'm on tier 3 or tier 2, or sorry, I have disciples. Where are those orcas right now? Don't know where they are. I need to make sure that I don't lose any harvesters at all. He's not spreading them out, so I might be able to kill them here. Yep, he's holding me all over the place. You should did what Panic done in that game and just spread out his units, but he's not doing that. He's probably got an expansion now, I think. Where are the orcas? I need to keep an eye on them. Oh god, I don't know what to do. trying to find a gap, but he's not going to. I'm going to take up the tier 3 though at the moment. As long as I keep the orcas at bay, I'm okay. I'm going to just keep him scouted. He could suicide in and kill one harvester. I think that might be worth it for him, to be honest. I'm going to do this what I've done earlier and just send this buggy in advance over there. And just take up casually to tier 3 at the moment. I think I'm going to go for a Redeemer push. Redeemer. It's hard when you're base locked. Yeah, you really don't know what to do. I'm going to go for my Redeemer anyway. And maybe some typical bikes. Need to see where those orcas are. All the orcas are over here. Okay then. I need to try and make the most of Bike Buggy. I think versus Juggernauts, maybe Bike Buggy would be the best option. So I know this looks stupid, but I'm going to go for just bikes strictly from this Redeemer facility. I'm going to take the top field as well. So here he is over here. I'm going to try and... I'm going to kill those eventually though. If he allows me to get tip core, I'll be able to easily go in there and take him out. He's going Juggernauts now. He's going to expect me to make the predictable play, and that is go for Redeemer and push him. But I'm not going to do that. He's keeping his orcas alive though, at least, so you can't really fault him on that. He's doing a good job at keeping those alive. Okay. So yeah, his orcas are pretty much useless now because I have their tip core upgrade. Can go for that Redeemer now, I guess. It's not going to be of immediate use, the Redeemer, but it will do something. Okay. Maybe some infantry just to hold back those units there. Okay, maybe the EMP cores as well. Definitely going to need it versus his Redeemer. I mean his Marv. He's going to have Marv soon, isn't he? He's got Juggernauts over there. His Marv's over there as well. Okay, that's good to know. Uh-huh. I need to try and abuse the fact that I have these bike buggies though. You shouldn't engage me. I think that's a mistake of his if he does. I'm going to play patiently as I done in that last game. But there's his Marv there. Fuck's sake. Why am I suiciding in units? That's a big mistake. Okay. He's going for a load of units now. I could go for the nuclear missile to counter his shockwave artillery because he's probably going to try and rely on that in this game. He's just going to chill right now though. I still have 2 Tyrants back, so I know because he just took that one. He's kept his orcas alive as well, so micro in this game from Green Zero very, very good. Better than it's been last game anyway. He's not making the same mistakes as he did then. Okay, he needs to avoid the EMP buggies because he can really get trashed if he engages me with the EMP buggies. Yeah, he needs to be very careful. Okay, I'm thinking of sending in the Redeemer here. Oh, my buggies are way out of position here. Okay. take out this Marv. Oh, the EMP buggy is doing absolutely nothing here. Okay, here goes nothing. So just gonna take these out. Maybe EMP this Marv, this Juggernaut. Take him out. Shit. He's trying to mine down my Redeemer. Don't think that's going to work though. And where's his Orcas? He must have used them in that engagement there. I don't know how he's managing this, but he certainly is. Maybe I could try and take some of these husks. Take those out. We need to try and capitalize on this fight, and to try and EMP this as well. Okay. So we'll take this out, this EMP control center. I mean this iron cannon. Wow. Deny this Marv. He's got any more units coming? Like, I don't want to lose this Redeemer. If I can keep this alive, that'll be good. Jesus, though. Maybe some flame tanks around the side in his base would be a good idea right now. Taking out those husks. He's not going for a redeem. He's just going to throw in the towel. I guess he doesn't have anything to kill the Redeemer. And for some reason I won that game. He had no reason to push out of his base. He's making the same mistakes over and over again. I had no right to win that game either, by the way. But I did, and that's going to be GG surprisingly. I mean, look how far behind I was in eco. It's just I'm playing guys like Senna who are so passive and conservative that I ended up copying and using their habits against them. And wow, I really am shocked to see Green Zero lose that game. He didn't have the shockwave artillery. I guess if he had that, he probably would have been in good shape because he would have been able to EMP the Redeemer, unless he did already, but it was too late. EMP buggies, though, they're very good when you EMP them, because when the Redeemer uses its rage, he can order his units like the Marv to move, so he ends up in a lot of trouble, because the EMP buggies then can't be focused down. Right, so we're on the map Tournament Arena now. Green Zero going to pick his ace faction, which is Steel Talons. I know, how intimidating, right? Steel Talons, pretty good. It's nice to see it though. No one really likes to pick Steel Talons. In fact, no one really mains a faction nowadays. People like Senna, the new generation of pros, I guess you could say, don't main anything. They just play random all the time, which gets a bit boring ultimately. I like to know what my opponent's faction is so I can make informed decisions in the start of the game, like how many scouts do I need to build? What do I need to scout for? What do I need to scout against? Rather than just blanket scouting everything. And, you know, if he ends up being a faction where scouting in large amounts is not necessary, then you're behind for no necessary reason. Okay, he's going to be sending a load of squads down the middle. He's still Talon once again, so I'm just going to put these in the bunkers here just to stop him from targeting down that spike, because he's going to try and do that. He's going to have orcas and stuff. I guess there's always that. I'm going to make a buggy just to clean up these pesky rifles. We send them all into the base at once. Unwise to do that. I want to evac this building as well. He's got a bunker down our base. Okay then, well, we'll use this buggy just to scout him, as I mentioned before. Before that though, we'll take this rifle squad out, or try to, just to stop it from getting in that bunker. Okay, and this is gonna see if he's going for like some sort of MRT rush as well, which is, you can't really underestimate those. Looks like he's just going eco though, like he done last game. I'm doing eco as well. Gonna go for the buggy though, just to scout for orca rushes, because Green Zero, I know that he is a guy that likes to do that. Doesn't work so well though if you scout it. That's why I'm doing scouting it, because it's basically a free win if he is going for it, if you scout buggy first. As Black Hand or any nod. Okay, so you need to scout me here to see if I'm going for rock infantry. This is the part of the game where GDI needs to scout. So let's see if he catches on to that. He needs to go for a pit walker. There he is. Okay. He's not going to see what I'm doing here. He could be going for a tier 2. He might have suspicions that I am doing that. He doesn't know for sure what I'm doing. I'm going to send to the blue field just to make it look like I'm going for a rush. Okay, I'm planning on going beam infantry in this game. I think beam imp might be a good strategy. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe some bikes as well, just to harass his houses going to the blue Tiberium field. Okay, we're taking blue tib there. Let's see what's going on in his base. See if he's going for tier 2 for AP ammo. Probably is. Okay. Oh, something over here that we can take out. He's going for infantry now. Okay, probably. Wow, really? I don't think that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, this is definitely not a good idea. Okay, got the upgrades. Now I'm going to go for beam cannons now because he's going to try and get AP ammo towers down, but no. Green Zero just going to throw in the tower. That would never work anyway. Because, I don't know, it was a lot of mind games in that game. He didn't scout me to confirm if I was going infantry, so he just blind went Titans for no reason. He should have scouted. That was a big mistake by him. Maybe if he had pushed and got tier 2 before pushing, I guess he did, but he saw that I had overwhelming info already, so he decided to just throw in the towel. But yeah, if he got the AP ammo and then tried to fence his structures, that would have been a good idea. Like Phoenix in one tournament used against me a rush where it's basically the same rush, except he used sonic repulsion field on his war factory, which he placed on the front line, and my infantry couldn't get past that because it had like double the health. And what was behind it was like 10 watchtowers, and they were just shredding my infantry, so that's a very powerful strategy. Alright, can Green Zero win a game? We're now on the map Golden Hour. Technique was telling me a bit about this map. He said that it has red alert 3 textures on it. And you can see it's not a texture which was originally in the game. But not only that, but he said that he also applied some like saturation effects to it as well. So in red alert 3, it's not even nearly as saturated as this, despite the game being so colorful and vibrant. I don't know. I mean, I like a bit of variety now and then. It's definitely a nice looking map. Different. Makes a change from the usual. And there is one spike per player on this map, with one contested spike in the corner, which is never really worth going for. I could have maybe gone for it, but you know, he can dig foxholes. That's the one thing that I'm afraid of if I try to take it. Unless I do what I did in the first game and make a engineer reckoner, which might work as well. Okay, so in this game, I don't think bike rushes will work because look how entrenched the base is. I just don't think that's going to work. I don't know. I mean, he could do something reckless because he's losing a few games in a row. He might go orcas, which made me think for a moment, should I have gone for a buggy first? But, you know, the downside of not going for a buggy first, when you suspect that you could be... Oh my god, that was close. I think that's really risky, though, doing that. Oh! Oh my god. I don't think we can get there in time. No, definitely not going to do that. He's going to grab that spike now. He's going for a pitbull first, so this kind of confirms that he's going eco. The buggy will be able to kill the pitbull, which is going to be my base, doing a bit of harassment to my harvesters and stuff. But, you know, the one thing that he can't do is get repairs nearby a war factory, so I can just heal this back up to full and go in for another round and inflict more damage on that pitbull. It'd be nice if I could keep his pitbull away, though, so I can keep stuff concealed. Anyway, on this map, I'm going to go for some infantry. So I'm going to do that in this game. I'm going to also anti-scout what's coming from this choke point. So in this game, he's going to have to make a decision to go for infantry. Okay, so he's going to have to react quickly to this. And I could go for beam cannons, quick transition to beam cannons as well afterwards. Okay, I feel that the moment he sees his infantry, he's going to go and do something like a watchtower spam. So I'm going to anticipate that in advance and go for flame tanks as well as infantry. Let's take him out there. Do I want to go beams or flame tanks? Maybe one flame tank and then mass beam cannons would be a good option. Where are those pitbulls? Are they in the blue field? Yeah, I don't advise him going in there. Okay. So this flame tank we're going to use to just burn down his structures. He's still got those pitbulls alive, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe I could make an effort at taking that blue Tiberium as well, so we'll send a harvester there right now. So now he's going to build up some watchtower defense. Oh, maybe it wasn't a good idea doing that, because he knows that I would be going for beam cannons and stuff like that. He would know I would have transitioned to tier 2. Oh, MCV, let's get that over here. Where's that flame tank? Frickin' hell. Okay, here goes nothing. Beam cannons in. I can also force fire between these structures and kill both of them. Okay. Is he going infantry now? He's not got AP ammo. He has AP ammo now. Where the hell is my beam cannons? Did I not do nothing, that harvester, for that whole time? May well have. Ugh. This is annoying. Take out this power plant. Beam cannons will be good versus APCs. It's just this choke point's so annoying to engage in. Okay, this might combine, I might get a good engagement here. Get those back. Maybe flame tanks now would be an option. Yeah, I really do need a flame tank. I think he's got double refinery down as well. That's going to GG. It's just an awkward choke point to engage in. Maybe that was the reason why Technique designed it like that. But yeah, on Tournament Arena that would have worked fine. Maybe if I just committed to mass infantry only, or maybe just flame tanks, man. Kept up the flame tanks. I would have got so many flame tank in his base then. You need a good amount of beam cannons for beam cannons to work, but flame tanks you just need one and they could decimate a base. Alright guys, 6 City is going to be the map now, and we're going to play a more stock standard Black Hand in this game. Or we could do what we did in that tournament decision game and go for some infantry, which did work to really pretty well in the Decade Cup tournament. Worked really well in that one. I used it on Excess Blood, and that worked out to be very, very nice. Okay, so we'll take these structures over, because he's going to try and kill my engineer with rifle squads if I don't. So I'm going to go for some rocket squads just to kill an APC, which I will try to kill my third engineer, which I'm going to use to try and take his spike over. This spike to be exact here, so we're going to try that. So yeah, he's going to find that he's not going to get in that base there. Okay. It's going to be interesting to see if he can put this back here. Frantically trying to get myself back into shape here. Okay, so yeah, he needs to go for an APC, but with all these infantry units here, I think it's going to be hard for him to do that. Could take this building over just so I can get extended sight of his base here. I'm just going to eco up in this game, not do the same as what I've done last time. So we just take out this APC. It's not going to work here. It's definitely not going to work. Oh, that's definitely dead now. Okay. He went for the APC, and now he's in a lot of trouble because he has to defend versus these infantry, which is on his tip field now. And he's going to try and scout me here because, you know, I could be going for a flame tank, which is what I did last time. And his hubs are here. Going to be in jeopardy. Not sure what he's doing, but he's got that pitbull. Fuck's sake, what are you doing? Getting torn to shreds by that watchtower for no reason. He's going to force a lot of. I'm going to force a lot of funds on those watchtowers. But Black Disciple is just so powerful, man. Okay, I do have the Black Disciple upgrade, so I can go for more infantry after her. I could probably maybe get around and kill the 4th Tiberium spike. Maybe get those in the structures. As long as his harvest is not in heavy damage mode, I'll be okay as well. Gonna try and take that out, and looks like he's got a APC engineer maybe. Not exactly sure. He's gonna go for AP ammo now. That's what he's gonna do. Is that a refinery? No, it's not. Maybe flame tanks is the way to go now. And maybe some reckoners as well would be a good option. We'll take out this APC. So we'll send this flame tank directly to him. I'm not sure if he's taking blue Tiberium. I'm contemplating going around the long way or the short way here. Okay, so we're going to fill this reckoner up with some rockets and try and deploy it in his base, get a nice deployment there. Okay, so he's going to be forced to pull back here, otherwise he's in tons of trouble. Okay. Just get a deployment basically everywhere here. going to lose my power, but could be a lot worse if I didn't scout that. Always going to try and take that as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Can I not click shit anything? What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god. Just not clicking properly. Could be a lot worse though. Is that empty? No, it's not. Okay then. Just all over the place. That distracted me a fair bit, so I guess that's why I was in a lot of trouble there. This is just stupid here. Get that one reckoner still. He did take back that building. Keep missing half my clicks are getting missing half my clicks, unfortunately. Okay, those are gonna go in the bunker. I could take the blue Tiberium while I'm at it as well. I'm just not doing enough effort at taking blue Tib. So we'll take that right now. Oh, flame tank there can probably do some damage. He doesn't have AP ammo, I don't think, right now. For fuck's sake, I want to go for a nuclear weapon. I mean a obelisk. He doesn't have AP ammo, which is surprising actually. Okay, he's got hammerheads now. Do a one click here, take that out. Oh jeez, this is... He's got hammerheads now. Okay. Obelisk of Light should be able to hold this back. I'm getting my barracks camped though, unfortunately. Take out that power plant. I need to go for purifiers actually now. Purifiers and infantry is the way to go. That power plant's still alive. That Mantis I want to try and keep alive as well. And I'm letting Green Zero get back in this game for no freaking reason at all. Get some repairs near this. Repairs for that. Taking blue Tiberium, he's just letting me take that. Did I lose my Mantis? We'll get another one out. This Harvester on low health. Let's get that repaired. And he's just suiciding in units here. That's unnecessary. Get the Redeemer out. And, oh shit, he's got tons of hammerheads now. He's investing in hammerheads when I have Tib Core. Got two mantis here, which is going to be enough to handle what he has. Okay, what's he got in his base? He's got juggernauts? No, he does not. He didn't go tech for some reason. Okay, so he's in a lot of trouble now. Send flame tanks just all over the place. He's going to try and kill my mantis, so his hammerheads can make way for the hammerheads. We'll send this into the war factory. Wow, why can't that purifier move? Must be stuck or something. Right, it's not anymore. Wow, what? So powerful, those purifiers. We're trying to escort the hammerheads with the mantis. Do I have my redeemer out? Yes, I do. Let's get the EMP coils upgrade. Oh fuck! Could go for a nuclear missile or what do you call it? Temple of Nod. Got EMP coils soon. Yeah, I have, which is kind of good. Oh, got that EMP'd. He's going to come in with the hammerheads now, so let's... He's going to want to get away from that. Oh, flame tank around the side. I'm going for the Temple of Nod though. Get that mantis for some repairs. Take out some of his base though in the meantime. Maybe I could put 2 rockets in this Redeemer because he's got so much air. So we'll do just that. There's one thing I haven't been doing in that is taking Tiberium from this Tiberium field here. So I've always got these on a separate control group. These, whoops. Tap the desktop because I forgot to disable the Windows key. And he's in a vulnerable state here, probably going for another mob, so we'll cue some EMP buggies to either EMP his Reclamate hub or EMP the mob. So I can just walk towards this actually. Alright, so we'll just use an EMP raise gen. And he's in a lot of trouble here. The Redeemer's just going to march in, take him out. And his mob's over here. Okay then, oh, take that out. So we're just going to EMP that, prevent the mob from ever coming out. If it was on 100% or 99%, that would have been very lucky. But regardless, that's going to be it. GG. In a very messy game on 6 City. But yeah, that build still works rather well. It's very hard for GI to counter. Especially because the tier fields are facing the opponent. The militant rocket squads can just park outside the tip field and shoot down the harvesters, and also the watchtowers would be out of range in some cases. The Reckoner shenanigans was a bit of a troll build, but I guess it was all about the early game in the opening. That was where it was decisive. This will probably be the second last game. This video is probably going to a long length, so yeah, I'll probably will make this the last game actually. And we're going to be on Green Zero's favourite map, which is a fitting end. I'm probably going to lose on this map because I haven't played it in freaking years. This is going to be R13 anyway, so that's... I'm trying to remember what this map is. There's one spike here, 1 per player. It's a real shame that that Predator decided to withdraw his maps from the community and everything. Even though I think that it was wrong to even let him have the power to do that in the first place. I think that if you release a map to the public, it's out in the public. You know, you can't just say, oh, one day I don't want that map anymore in the game played. It just doesn't work like that. And I think a lot of people were very upset, including myself. I was extremely emotional over that whole drama. But anyway, back to this game. Green Zero, gonna be GDI. He played Steel Talons once, but then he was like, nah, you know what, I'm not gonna play Steel Talons anymore. I did have a few videos though of myself playing Steel Talons, so if you want any tips or any help with Steel Talons, you could always just ask me. I'm just going to scout him here. I feel that he's going to do an eco build though, but I can't rule out the possibility of him going Bloodhound Rush, especially in the way that he's been losing these games. He did win one game though, I think. Did he actually win a game? I think he did. Yeah, he won one, I think. But there's a few games like on the Decision and Odyssey where he could have just easily beat me. Now let's put this to the test, this fix that Technique said. Apparently you just reverse move MCVs and you can't bug them. Whoa, that expansion distance, man, holy shit. I thought that Technique's maps were the same, but really, look at that. You can't even expand if your opponent is going double War Factory all in, because look, your War Factory's here and you have to reinforce to this field. It's never gonna work. That's how people used to all in so much on Predator's maps, especially in Inca Opens tournament, where it was pretty much the climax of all ins and stuff like that. Is all my harvesters here? Yes, it is. The lighting effects on this map as well are also pretty intense. Okay, he's going for the blue Tiberium field. I'm just going to eco up regardless. And this is just going to be a casual game here, a bonus game as you may. Is he going pit bulls behind it? Yes, he is. More than one, most likely. So we'll get those buggies built, because buggies do a good job versus them. They're faster versus than pit bulls as well, which always helps. Unless he's just making one for scouting, which could be a thing as well. I do think blue flame tanks are working incredibly well on this map. Okay, I've got a few buggies now. It's hard to see stuff on this map once again, especially when you haven't played it for a long time, so your bearings might be a little bit off. Whirlpool, he's going ricking mass pit bulls, isn't he? So we'll get these back to base right now. Okay then, well, he had a gap in there, but he didn't abuse it. How many harvesters I've got? 8 harvesters. I think that's probably enough, actually. It's probably gonna go for hammerheads now, so we'll expect that. I'm also thinking of going for blue flame too. It's a little late compared to how I usually do it, but nonetheless, it's a pretty good upgrade. These Black Disciple upgrades never usually get in range if you just put them on attack order. You have to move them forward manually. Oh, he's going to run into a load of pit bulls. That's not good. That's not good at all. Greens are losing too many forces here. And he's going to be disappointed to see that I already have something here to hold this back. So that's definitely not good for him. Alright. Well, tier 2s consume a lot of power, don't they? Okay. I'm going to lose 1 harvester, but at what cost? Or not, maybe 2. I just don't have nearly as much experience on this map, so gameplay's probably a little bit off. And I can't click my freaking unit. Probably need to invest in specs or get an eye chest soon, because I'm fucking having difficulties looking at my units lately. And he's going to go for orcas now, so we'll make some mantis in response to those. Or maybe just eco would be a good idea. He's not on AP ammo yet. Get this in action. I seize this. Okay. Oh shit. Let's get that back. I Probably need to get our barracks down quick to kill these pit bulls. Oh well then. Let's see what he's got going on over here. He might have some hammerheads or something which I might be able to kill. Where's that other mantis? Mantis over there. Take out this airfield before any more damage is dealt on me. I'm gonna go for more mantis now, just to... Oh shit, I should have had these flame tanks going to him a long time ago. Take out this hammerhead. Triple flame tank around the side there would be pretty good. So let's send these over here. Flame tank on literally no HP, we'll get that into action. Harvester doing nothing, that's a load of freaking good as well. Just basically send flame tanks everywhere. That's my plan right now. Is there any predator tanks there? Yes, there is. Okay. Gonna try and put a little tank down here. But can he take me out in from all sides? I'm not sure about that though. Okay, we'll go over here. He's pretty much all over the place. So he's going to try and respond over here at the moment. He's got the mantis once again. So here he is. Take those out. And Green Zero is just going to throw in the tower. I guess it's just far too much for him to handle all those flame tanks coming from multiple sides. I made Mantis, I queued them at the right time because I knew that he would transition to air. It's really one of the only ways where you can effectively deal with flame tanks. But yeah, that's going to be GG. Green Zero, I guess because he hasn't been active too much, myself included. We're not exactly at the top of our games, but they are games nonetheless. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be bringing more videos in a similar fashion in the future. Maybe ones where I play better as well. That would be good. Also, stay tuned for casts. I also have an idea where I cast games during the night of random people just playing the game. And I could make that into a series. Just cast it like a few hours every night. And post it online. And, you know, just have some... Maybe even have a daily stream of content eventually. So yeah guys, this is Master Leaf. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and a like. And if you have any suggestions or recommendations for my build order thing, then I would like to hear it in the comment section below. Anyways, this is Master Leaf. Peace out.